Golarion is a world in metamorphosis. Old gods lay slaughtered, their bodies raining blood that feed the mortals, while false gods return from their crypts. The spirit of different nations combusts in warfare as antiquated ideals of order are challenged by new ideas. The future of all tips back and forth, while fate struggles to see through haze-choked horizons for what is to come. In Belkzen, one man dares to defy his people's past, a past that haunts every soul and nightmare of the Orcish people across all of Golarion. Some can hear it coming, hear the wind whispering of a forgotten tyrant, now returned. Ardax the Whitehair welcomes one and all to a lavish festival, but behind these invitations lies a passionate and desperate need. The need for unity, the need for peace, the need to change the fate of all kin and their holds, or else. Chaos is but a choice of an action. The future, a child begging to be born. When what lies ahead of you wears a faceless mask, gather your wills and forge through the Destiny's path.
Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome to Destiny's Path, Volume 1, Episode 4, Triumph of the Tusk. This is going to be really exciting. We're getting deep into the, we're about to get deep into the proper campaign or adventure path. But before we do, let us meet today's heroes. I'm obviously going to pop off or popcorn off when you're done. But let's start with Queon. Queon, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
I got this time, guys. Hi, everybody. I am Queon. I go by Brother Queon across all the internets. And today I will be playing Lutrin, your resident WebMD, known all across the World Wide Web. And I use they, he pronouns. He uses he, him. Am I popcorning it, or do I just get to...
Oh, yeah, popcorn. Go right ahead.
Zach.
Hello, I am Zach. I play Marrow, the Colo Orcish monk that likes to negotiate things with their eyes closed, as we learned last episode. My pronouns are they and she, and Marrow's too, because I didn't think about it until just now, and I will popcorn it to James.
Hello, my name is James. I also go by TTRPGJames. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing RAC, the guardian automaton who uses he, they pronouns. I'm going to pass it off to Owen.
Hello, my name is Owen J Ace. I am at Ace of Squares on the internet. Pronouns he, him, and I will be playing Boli, the Colo Ranger, and his pronouns are he, him as well. I'll popcorn over to Joe.
Thank you so much. Hi, my name is Joe. I go by she, they pronouns, and I'll be playing Anoki for you guys. He goes by he, him, and the knight pronouns. All three are equally important, and you shouldn't forget any of them. And that's it. PJ, it's your turn now.
Hi, everyone. My name is PJ Megaw. I am the game master. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everyone and everything in between. Let's get into a quick recap and get right into Triumph of the Tusk proper. So, over the past 3 episodes, we have been meeting and learning these individual heroes as they have traveled across Golarion in a caravan, going through some difficulties getting the lay of the land. And just recently in the past episode, they kind of brushed up against the Gravelands, which is where the Knights of Lastwall used to stand triumphantly until the I don't want to say rebirth, but reemergence of the Whispering Tyrant ruined Lastwall in the land, making it the Gravelands as we know now. But after much negotiation with the undead on that territory and long days in the caravan, they inevitably escape and get through to a large, kind of dusty and mountainous area, and they are now properly in Belkson. And in a matter of minutes, or hours, I should say, they find themselves finally at the Torrent Moot, where they are greeted by Ardax the Whitehair, leader of the Empty Hand Hold in the capital city of Urgir. So that is where we finally are, and that is where we're starting off. Everyone has their own personal stories and connections and reasons to be here for the Torrent Moot. Without further ado, we're going to open this back up to the players. Here we go. As you make your way around the Torrent Moot, you notice about 40 to 50 random orcs moving in unison, or kind of moving in a cohesion of sorts. You notice a large camp set up, representative of the Knights of Last Wall. Their heraldry, a few of their knights out of armor. You notice a large contingency of people from all over. Once you start getting in, all the knights that helped you get here, a few of them break off and start rejoining with the Knights of Last Wall and their dignitaries that are present at their campsite. Others begin to set up sleeping accommodations, getting food and resources, and prepare to get the ride back out the next day so they can get to maybe less Graveland adjacent territories. But you have arrived at the Torrent Moot. This celebration is going to last approximately a month. And that means you're going to be living here in this kind of dusty, mountainous, cavernous environment for that month. So, as this whole journey opens up wide, what do you do?
I think Rack will walk over to Lutrin in this moment when everyone kind of like gets into Belkson. Is that correct? Correct, PJ?
Correct.
As we all kind of like get into Belkson, Rack will head over to Lutrin and like look around a little unsure. Lutrin,
Yes, Rack.
is Lutrin and Rack's job over? Do we leave?
No, our job is just getting started, my friend.
So Rack and Lutrin can stay with Theodore Bro and Winters Dude?
Where are they anyway? Yes, we could stay with Theodore Bro and Dude Winters?
Winters Dude and Theodore? Rack is unsure now.
No. You're probably right. And at this point, the last thing that had happened, Lutrin had definitely partaken in the libations that were offered by Ardax. So Lutrin is not in the perfect mind right now.
That's actually a great question. As you come to the Torrent Moot, you also notice the multitude of orcs running around here. They're not just the ones that work in the Empty Hand Hold. You also meet other orcs from different holds all around the area, each with their own culture and banners and accoutrement. And the two young Dromar, Winters and Theodore, are taken aback by all this. And like puppies that just kind of want to get to know the other dogs, they're immediately just like, "Hello there, my name is Winters, and it is a pleasure to meet you, fellow orc." And the orcs seem polite, but a little dismissive as they go about their work. That's what they're doing.
Winters Dude?
Ah, it is Rack. Good to see you, Rack.
Winters Dude, Theodore Bro, why do the other orcs treat you this way?
Oh, we have like no idea. No, I think it's because we just got here and they've been here, but we have no clue.
Winters Dude and Theodore Bro need introduction. Never fear, Rack will help.
Theodore immediately goes, an introduction for me would be most bodacious. By all means, please lead the way.
Most bodacious. Let's go.
I gotta hear this introduction. Again, it is
Most
It's like-
bodacious.
it's like day 2 of setup before a huge festival is about to kick off. So like everyone's tired, everyone's dusty, everyone's building their tents.
First orc I
And-
see. Who is it?
Oh, you know what? Let's make a roll for it. Go ahead and give me a D6 roll.
Alrighty, let's see. That's a 6.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So you note. There she is. You note a very tall, very broad, and strong presenting female orc warrior. She seems to be sort of in charge of her camp, giving orders, and every time someone seems to kind of give her just whatever she could anticipate as like or extrapolate as like a threat, she really kind of goes, "Are you gonna talk to me like that? I can't believe you're gonna freaking talk to me like that." And they're like, oh, all right. And then they proceed to go back to work. And then she, as they kind of like scuttle away, she kind of chuckles like deep under her breath.
As she's chuckling and the other orcs are kind of like moving away from her. Hello.
Without even looking, she goes, "What do you want?" And then she sees Rack and goes, "What?"
Most bodacious. Hello, I am Rack. I would like to introduce you to Theodore Bro and Winter's Dude.
She just looks so confused and overstimulated already. She's like, "What? Who? Bodacious? Is that a person or a soup? What are we talking about here?"
Winter's Dude, what is bodacious?
Winters proceeds, "Bodacious is something that is beyond awesome. It is truly its own thing."
Most bodacious.
Most bodacious. I'm gonna need a diplomacy check. She is not happy with any of this.
Yeah, that's fair. Diplomacy, let's see. I get a +6. With a 5, that's an 11.
Okay. Not looking great.
Nope.
As you give this wonderful introduction. Yeah, nope. Not looking great. She looks at him and she says, "I'm here as the representative for the Gutspear Hold. All right. Our time is already pretty hard, and we don't believe in any of this. All right. The last thing I need to do is make friends. Okay. So if you want friends, try someplace else. Otherwise, you're either going to help us or you're going to fight us. And I don't care which one you choose."
What was your name?
She stops for a second, gets in your face. "Why? What are you going to do about it, big guy? Huh?"
Preferably, Rack would like to call you by your name instead of rude orc lady.
She will
Can
sense at
I-
her. Yeah. What?
Could I have seen this?
Yeah. Go right ahead. Like it stands out like a sore thumb.
Okay. If it's all right, could Boli try to interject? And
Yeah. Please. Save this.
I think Boli's whole thing is he's been trying to fit in at Belkson for like years, probably. So can I try to read the situation? Do I recognize this orc? Do I, can I figure out how to salvage this social exchange?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check to kind of read the situation as it is.
Yeah. Perception. Oh, come on. Okay. 14 perception.
Okay. check my cheat sheet here. And other way. There we go. Okay. I'll give you this with a 14. You can tell that massive ton of like aggro at RAC was almost like a bluff. And once RAC never backed down and just kind of kept iterating and reiterating, that bluff was kind of called. As for all the other layers, I'm going to say it's not enough success to get that much detail, but you know that she was bluffing the whole time.
Okay. I think Boli is gonna try to move in and de-escalate. You said this was a party. Are people like eating or drinking or anything around here, or
Not yet. You can tell that they're getting set up. There's definitely some people prepping for a party, but nothing has fully kicked off right away.
okay. I think Boli will just move in and just be like, "Whoa, hey, this guy he's crazy. This guy, RAC is so cool.
Most bodacious.
He's so bodacious. That's what we always say. But we're just here for the Moot. Here to support you and Gutspear and our decks. We're all in the spirit of this big, team up festival. We're all friends here, right? We're trying to be so. Everything's bodacious. Trying to get a read on her. I don't know if this is working.
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check as you're trying to make good. Sure. And as you're rolling that, I'm going to show you the orc in question.
That's a dirty 20.
Wonderful.
Dirty 20. Love that. Okay.
She's so great.
Spiky. Very spiky. So that's the orc woman you're talking to. And her name is Grothlin Zor. And as you give that speech, she introduces herself. Grothlin Zor, dignitary of the Gutspear Hold. We're here because we were invited, and I don't know. Ardak made a lot of promises. Quite frankly, we don't believe any of them can come true. I'm here to make sure something good comes from it. Even if that means, I don't know, fighting one of you all, making some quick money out of it. So we'll see what happens, but I'm not holding my breath. You seem pretty cool, though.
Who? Me? RAC? Or Winterstone? Or Theodore, bro?
She kind of looks at the entire group, including Winters and Theodore, and goes, I don't know. Like, she kind of makes that, like, frustrated Azula face. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. You choose.
All right,
I don't care.
I'll take it. Cool.
RAC thinks it's Boli. Boli's cool.
Oh. Thank you, RAC. That's a very nice thing to say. Anyway,
Boli, your face is leaking.
No, it's just, there's a lot of dust here in Belkzen, and it gets in your eyes sometimes.
Lutrin can probably help. Lutrin!
Yeah, I'll go talk to
Boli's
Lutrin
face is
about it.
leaking.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Why is your
It's
face
just
leaking? Did you hit your head?
Yes, that thing you said.
Wait,
is
hold
why.
on. Are you crying?
Crying? No. I hate crying. I'll punch anyone who's crying right now. That's crazy.
It's crying right now.
Yeah. It like actually starts laughing. So you gonna hit yourself? Is that what this is about?
No?
Those are definitely tears.
Okay.
It's okay.
Listen, we're all having a good time and joking around, but we're all cool, powerful warriors here, all of us. And yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll fight for money. That's something we do here.
Immediately turns around, looks towards this orcish woman. What did you say to him? I must remember this.
I don't think it was me. I think it was your buddy. I think he paid him a basic compliment and your boy just broke down.
Oh, yeah, that actually makes so much sense.
Marrow is slightly behind this conversation, and probably the most like whatever the like super humble bow equivalent is, effectively prostrate on the ground. After reaching this place, this like mythical cool gathering place, and says, sort of muffled and screaming into the dirt, there's nothing wrong with crying. This is a very important place. I'm very proud of us that we made it here. We should all be proud. It's okay to cry.
Oh gosh. I am on the fence about a perception check.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you want to learn about Grothlin or do you want to try to influence her?
Ooh. Me or Boli?
Marrow and Boli, if you'd like to, both of you.
I'd love to learn more.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, I want to know everything about this woman.
I will try to influence her.
Okay.
What would I roll for that?
Usually diplomacy is the best way to influence, but you can try intimidation. You could try anything else you feel might impress this woman.
I have deception. I have society.
I'll tell you this. If you roll society, I'll count it as a recall knowledge check, and you can learn a little bit more about her from your interaction.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll roll society.
Okay. Oh no. I do want to remind my players that every game you start off with 1 hero point, and for the month of Pride, everyone has 3. So you could go ahead and re-roll that if you want. You don't have to.
Yeah, that
I just saw a nat 1,
one,
and I want to give you the option.
Yeah, I'll re-roll it. Good. It's a nat 3 for a 9.
Yeah, not great. You're not picking up much, unfortunately.
Okay.
Marrow, did you want to do a diplomacy check or a perception or society to learn something about Grothlin?
Diplomacy for sure.
All right.
It's my best.
There we go.
Crit with 28.
What?
20.
That's where the luck went.
I want to know
Let's
everything about this
go.
woman. Click,
So
click.
you're doing a diplomacy check, right? To influence her?
Yes.
Okay, so as you're saying, there's nothing wrong with crying, you can just feel her like get uncomfortable around that emotion, and she's like, "What are you doing? What are you? Oh my god! Oh, I hate it when people cry. Oh, it's so. Get up!" And she
It's
bends
just
down
so
and she starts
important.
picking you up.
It's
Just get. Oh, get on your feet. What are you doing?
It's just. I'm so happy to be here. It's just so strong and it's so unfortunate. It's that. It's consistently that, but it's gratitude and awe in the situation.
She is. I'll give you this. You can see it's plain as day. You see 2 emotions. 1, uncomfortable with feelings. 2, blushing because she's picking up that you're like this because of her, and she's like, okay, if I give you money or food, do you stop crying? Like, how does this work?
I think Marrow turns over, still in the air. Guys, do we have enough food?
Food for what?
Just to live. I could get us more food.
Ha.
Seen a moment to try to be helpful, and it's like I can combine these.
I want to give a huge shout out to the chat who just said, "Wow, what a late capitalism sentence."
Thank you, Sarah Trips.
Sarah Trips, I see
so
you.
much.
I see you so much.
Oh, that was golden.
Oh my goodness.
Like for the
Oh.
month, do we have enough for the month?
From what I've
I
heard
mean-
about the Moot, don't we all more or less share food here or something like that?
I mean, I could eat.
Oh god, now they're both crying. Oh god,
Yeah,
they're
we
both
can-
crying now.
We can
Lutrin, is this contagious? Should Rack be worried?
Rack, yes, we should both be worried. Take a few steps back. This is crying is very contagious.
Lutrin.
so happy.
It's right. It's an important event.
Grotha, do you want to
Rack
have
is
lunch
worried.
with us?
Rack, go find Anoki.
No, yeah, go find Anoki. This is just so beautiful.
Oh,
Brad goes running
Anoki is
off.
running away.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I got something for Anoki then if they're running away, but
Couldn't
tell you
catch
now.
me shedding one singular tear. couldn't even fathom the image.
Mhm. So I'll just say this: you've unlocked your first rival in the Moot, Grothelin Zor. Grothelin Zor.
Rival,
Yeah.
She didn't like this very weird exchange. This didn't win
Say
her
less.
over.
I don't know how that happened, but okay.
I was gonna say
Weird.
I'll give you this intel for free because you've all been in this emotional moment for like 20 minutes and you've just seen her get very uncomfortable. She doesn't like emotion, she likes actions. Think about it.
Okay.
She's been challenging you to a competition the entire time. That has been very, but then you start crying and she's like, "Oh,
Wait,
Ooh.
what's the competition?
she will come up to you and she's like, listen, okay, you cried last, so maybe you're one of the cool ones. Do you want to do a fight? Do you want to do a challenge of strength? We could chop some wood. We can put our feelings on our muscles and we'll do it there. But I cannot cry with these strangers. I just don't have it in me."
The second that she comes over to Lutrin, swallows up all the tears and is bone dry. Okay. All right. So you want a competition? Huh?
I would love to have a competition instead of these feelings. Ugh,
You got like a bow and arrow or something?
I do. I got a lot of things.
Hey, Boli, you want to do a bow and arrow competition?
Yeah. That's what.
Here, it like,
Definitely.
pulls out a neckerchief and is like, "Here, take this." you got snot all dribbling. Okay.
I'm good.
Yep. Oh, okay. So this nice. How tall is this person again?
She is pretty big. She's approximately like 6'2", like I'm gonna say 240 pounds of muscle.
Okay. This I refuse to say bodacious. This amazing person right here would love a competition. And didn't you shoot a vulture out of the air and teach all those people how to horse or how to whip, how to people or
Yeah.
hunt?
Yeah,
I
I
think-
did that. I did all of that.
Absolutely. And I think the Moot is a great place to show off what you can do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, what are we shooting?
Is gonna go over. Gonna go right over to where Marrow is and to say like, all right, cool. I'm gonna put you like right here.
Okay.
And out of nowhere, there's just an apple that is placed atop Marrow's head.
It's an honor.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Marrow summons all of their monkish dexterity to maintain stillness in this moment.
Why'd you make the stakes so high?
Silent tears.
Because you're great at this. There's no thing better. Like, wait, hold on. I don't.
You can do this.
Genuinely, like, gonna whisper to Marrow's like, this is like orcish culture, right? Like life or death stakes or whatever.
Yes. The arrow thing is unique, but the death thing is not.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, Boli's just really good at the shooting, so I figured.
I don't think Boli's gonna shoot me in my brain, but did you see it perhaps a bow or a quiver on this woman?
I did not. I saw a a crossbow.
Okay, so that's sort of even an assisted sort of situation. So shit, I'm gonna get shot by this woman. And you know what?
I'll fix you. It's okay.
I'm on a journey and I'm just glad to be here. Thank you so much. And I maintain stillness once again.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna do this. This is
Take the farthest step back.
we're just improvising, baby. So here's what I want. Owen, I'm gonna let you decide who goes first and who goes second. I'm gonna treat this as a duel, but just for the sake of speed and expediency, she will yell to one of the other orcs in the gut spear camp, get a crossbow, a bow and arrow, a whole kit of arrows, and she's just like, all right, let's do this. And you're gonna decide who goes first, you or her.
She can go first.
She can go first. Okay, now, Zach,
Yes.
we're giving you the William Tell treatment. So, every time someone fires, I want you to make an acrobatics check to stand still.
Great.
Every time you fail, I'm going to subtract a 1 from your armor class, which means if they miss, we then compare what they roll against your armor class to see if they hit you.
Okay.
Oh,
We're just having jazz on this. We're just going to figure it out as we go. So that being said,
Let's do it.
the apple's placed on your head. Owen, you said she's going first, or you're going first?
She can go first.
She can go first. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And we're gonna roll.
Can I do a thing just to add to this?
Mm-hmm.
Great. While everything is like being set up and like Lutrin takes the largest step back and is like, I may have made a grave mistaken error here.
What?
And he's mumbling this to himself. One of the orbs is gonna glow, and the hummingbirds and the bees are going to like disperse around, and they're going to flit about. I'm gonna cast Gentle Breeze in the area, so Boli would get a +2 to their roll, and Zach, you would also get for Marrow a +2 to your saving throws as well.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get down to business and let's see how this competition goes. You said Groflin's going to go first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She rolls very well. 19 on the die face for a total of 23. Go ahead, Marrow, and give me that there. Absolutely. That's not good.
No, it's a strong 12. Even with your +3, that makes it a 15. Mm-hmm.
So she is going to raise a crossbow, like kind of pull the safety off of it, release the winch, line up the shot, fire. Swing. You can hear the string echo, and it takes the apple clear off your head.
Okay.
Hey,
Good. Right? Good. Boli, don't lose.
She walks up. She picks up the apple with the crossbow bolt clear through it, puts it back on your head with the bolt still in the apple, and then she gets out a bow and arrow, rests her weight on it, and goes, "Okay, Mr. Cry Puppy, go ahead and take your shot."
Okay. Sure. Just like a vulture. Could I use the hunt prey action on an apple?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes. The apple is your prey right now. Don't miss that apple.
Okay. That said, I'm gonna use Hunter's Aim, which would give me a +2. Would that stack with the wind, or is it one or the other?
So the big thing is depends on the type of bonus you are getting. Queon, the gentle breeze. What is the +2 bonus? Is it a circumstance or a status or something else?
Status bonus.
Okay. Is your
Hunter's Aim
status or
is-
circumstance?
Circumstance for Hunter's Aim.
Then they stack. If there are two different bonus sources, they stack.
Yes. Okay. So
Yay.
I'll roll this and then +4 to whatever this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Zach's AC now, because of this, is already one less. So that's not good.
That would be 18.
18. Okay, that's not bad. Quick question, Zach. What is
Yes.
Marrow's AC before the -1?
Before the -1, it's 20.
Okay.
So we're okay.
So the good news is you're going to like clip the apple. She had a better shot than you by like 5 points. Like it's just how competitions are. Clips the apple. The good news is you don't hit Zach/Marrow. So the apple will spin off your head and your arrow will kind of bounce off and land in the brush.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Good.
You got me. Looks like I'm no match for the marksmanship of the gut spear hold, and just sort of like turn this into a very like sucking up, and trying to like play to their pride.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
I'll still get that +2, by the way. Not that that's gonna help at all.
I'm rolling single digits. That's a 7.
Ooh. You can see her looking you up and down. She's trying to figure you out. And she's like, huh. Okay. You want to go best 2 out of 3, or do you want to quit there, little man?
I guess best 2 out of 3.
When they say that, Lutrin is looking over their shoulder like, Rack, I hope you found Anoki, please.
Marrow puts the apple back on her head. It must be done.
So with that, she grabs her longbow, docks an arrow, full draw. This is gonna suck if it misses. Full draw to the ear and lets it go. And we are gonna roll for her.
We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this.
This is so funny. we can stop whenever
We can quite literally just quit.
I love that we showed up to the tour at Moot, and within the first hour, we now have a duel.
This is supposed to be a friendly competition. That's all.
We've been told we can do whatever we want like 2 times before this scene, and we immediately do this. I'm so proud.
I'm so sorry.
Question. Question.
Yes.
I don't know where I ran off to. Am I too far away in my running to not notice what's happening?
I will say I'm going to give you the agency in that because you're hearing a bunch of other orcs now cheering on this competition because it beats setting up a tent in the middle of the blazing heat. But also, you notice a bunch of other interesting dignitaries and like almost like a large leather banner being unfurled. So it's up to Anoki what they want to do.
Okay, question. If I wanted, this is like a lot of precision, so I don't know why I'm saying this, but if I wanted to very precisely fling the sheath of my blade to deter the arrow from striking Marrow, could I do that?
I will say if you get within 15, 20 feet, as in rejoin this
Yes.
moment and scene, you can absolutely just throw that out there.
Cool, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Now, the arrow was shot with a 19. That's gonna be
Imagine
enough
if I
to hit-
miss.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Ah, damn. And then he runs away again. I did not roll that.
Nope. That was all Zakiya. So,
one.
Zach, the arrow hits the apple. Describe for me what a nat 1 looks like right now with Marrow.
Hold on.
Okay. And I take the damage, yes. There's some damage to be dealt.
No, thankfully, she hit the apple clean, and you're in the aftermath of those emotions. However, your AC is now going to drop tremendously. So if they miss, they're going to be hitting you now at this point.
Okay. I think at this point now that a crowd has started to draw, that is the same bad feelings that went off during the negotiation that made her close her eyes is that, and she has to close her eyes now. And in that, like, getting smaller, the apple tilts forward, but so too does like the surface area of the top of her head.
Okay.
But she holds it and it doesn't fall. She's just like, okay.
Okay. So as you do that, Grothlin picks up the apple, pats you gently,
Okay.
puts the apple precariously on your now, kind of bent head, and then she looks to Boli and chuckles. Good luck, little man. You're up next.
Yes, that I am. That is how taking turns works. I will shoot again.
You got this.
Okay. Oh boy. 25 plus 4 is a 29 to hit.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I think the knight doesn't have to throw anything because that's a sick, nasty roll. Tell me the tale. What happened to this apple as you basically critically succeed hitting it?
I think can I say that as Grothlin was like putting it back on Marrow's head, as she's holding the arrow and like about to put it back, I'll just take my shot right there and sort of like shoot it like while she's still holding it.
Yes. The arrow, she's just got it to rest there, and the minute she does, moves her hands away, thwing, the apple just flies off the head, arrow cleanly piercing through it. Grothlin even seems a little taken aback by it, and she goes, "Fine. Best 2 out of 3. You got lucky, punk." And she goes and she picks up a new apple, puts it back on Marrow's head, and she's like, "This is for all the marbles, okay? I want to see if you can really kick my ass in this. My butt. No swearing." I don't think that's a swear. Whatever. So you still want her to go first, or do you want to go first this round?
She can go first.
Okay, I love the confidence. Okay. She gets her longbow, full draw. Let's see what the dice say. Remember how this was supposed to work? Where someone misses the apple, they might end up hitting Marrow.
Yes, I
So-
remember that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Marrow, your AC was a 20. It's now gonna be about 4 less, which puts that at a 16.
It
Remember
puts it-
how I wanted to throw something at the arrow, though?
I do. Go ahead and make either an attack roll or a skill check. I trust you. I trust you implicitly, Joe.
Okay. I don't know if you should trust me. Oh, it was a 20. So close. It's an 11. Oh wait, do I get the plus something from somebody? No. Was it 4 something?
You do.
I
There's a
do.
plus
Okay,
2.
great.
Okay, cool. So
Oh,
that's a
thank you, Queon.
13.
13. Okay. So I'll say that it intercepts the very poor shot that instead of in trajectory hit the apple was headed right here. And that scabbard boing, takes it off course, falls to the ground. Problem is, the stealth was not a success. And she immediately turns to you and says, "Hey, this ain't your competition." But
My bad. You were about to hurt my friend, and that just doesn't fly with me. So if the next time you have a competition, maybe don't wager with my friend's life. I don't know. Seems reasonable enough to me.
give me intimidation check.
I'm not really intimidating, guys. I'm not really intimidating. Oh, I'm 17 points intimidating.
Okay.
That's intimidating. Hell yeah.
So as you say that, you see she kind of, for a split second, you see her kind of backing down, and immediately anger rises as she's like, "Yeah, you're all a bunch of cheaters," and she turns just in time to see Boli take his turn.
All right.
Marriage is like the apple will stay on my
Okay.
head.
I'm
Competition's not
going
over,
to
so.
use a hero point on that nat 1.
Oh, please and thank you.
Thank
Oh my
you.
god, Marrow will die. The fates have decided.
It's been high.
Twice? The same wound twice.
It's another nat 1.
That's insane.
What if I throw my body at the arrow? You think I can shoot it off course?
Can I, if you don't want to throw your body, I'm just going to try to catch the arrow.
That would actually be sick.
Do you? Okay. You want to try and catch the arrow?
Yeah, especially because it's the last round and I almost got shot in the head. Maybe a little bit more. This isn't a cultural practice.
This is enough now.
It's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore.
Totally. Go ahead. So catching the arrow. I'm trying to think for monks. Do you have a feat, deflect arrow, or anything like that?
Ooh, I do not have a feat. No. I do not have a feat.
Okay.
Let's see if-
So then, what I'll say is you can make a reflex save. I'm going to make the DC before you roll, just so we know what's going on. I will make the
Okay.
DC hard for level. So you have to make a 20 reflex save.
Okay. Marrow.
Still
Her
have the plus
eyes-
2.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Then I will roll. We hit a 20 plus 3 is 23.
My gods.
Yes.
Love to see it. So the arrow flies from Boli. And to Boli's credit, it is a perfect shot. If he was going to kill you, Zach, tell me the tale. How do you save yourself from this arrow?
As soon as I think it's actually Anoki's like protest and calling Marrow their friend that makes them open their eyes in the first place. Sees Boli take the shot and is like, "Ksh," as it like is probably touching their throat. Looks up at Boli, kind of like, hey, it's okay, but hey. And then goes back to Anoki and is just ignoring the mess. Am I really your friend?
Yeah, was that not clear? I'm sorry.
It's just you didn't cry with us earlier when I asked for lunch.
And he will just stare at Marrow for a moment and just be like, I don't like crying, but I like you, so is that cool? Can we leave it at that?
Yes. And gives Boli back the arrow.
Cool. And he will just like kind of like stand
Thank
there
you.
and then just look over to his sheath and then look at everybody else and just look over and then look over to the really angry woman and just be like, I'm just gonna snatch this up for a second. My bad. I didn't plan on it really going that far. That's my bad. And he will like suddenly just back away.
Okay, so a feat of marksmanship has been accomplished, right? Okay. See you next Moot! And starts pushing everybody out the way.
Groflin, only because I didn't hear no bell, is going to turn and say, last I checked, it was best 2 out of 3. We each got 1. That apple is still untouched. We're still in the 3rd round. Now, I know you're not the kind of warriors to challenge somebody.
And
And
Noki
then
steps on the
quit.
apple.
You lost me at Warriors.
That's true. That's a healthcare provider, so that's different.
Somebody, the apple is touched now. Ooh. Anyways, and then he will just be like, let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. No. I love this. Actions have consequences. Give me an intimidation or a different check.
You can give me intimidation or anything else.
Yeah, but don't be like stealth check. Some people are like, I take
no.
it away. No.
Could it be acrobatics for the way that I stepped on this apple? Like I did it with flourish. Like I kicked out my little my ankle and then like stepped on it.
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, you want
Oh
to
my
make a
God.
big show of it? Heck yeah.
I feel like it would have been cooler if I didn't make a big show out of it. I'm using a hero point for this. You cannot make me take this 3. I refuse.
Much better.
Thank you. +2, that is 23.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to go check her will DC. I'm pretty sure it was a 23.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you do that display, actually, no, tell me exactly how are you destroying this apple with that check?
I think Anoki, while she was talking, like goes over to the apple and kind of like pushes it like up and down. Maybe he gets like the tip of his shoe under it and like flings it up and back down again, kind of like a soccer ball. And then looking straight at her, he like kicks it like up, and as soon as it goes down, he like crushes it. Somebody touched the apple.
Okay. With that, she looks at the apple. She looks at that display. She walks right up to you, really just letting her height and her power kind of do the talking. She stares you in the eye and she goes, "Oh, looks like we got a badass over here." And then she extends a hand and she says, "I like badasses."
This is not Anoki speaking, it's just me, but if he were me, he would probably just be like, I like women. But he's not me, so I think he will like look up at her and just reach out. Completely, this was like super not what he wanted from this interaction, and just slowly shake her hand and just be like, I like
them too. The asses that are bad. The women ask the, and then he
We're
will
all
like
where we
look
wanna be.
around
We're
and just
all
be
where
like,
we wanna be. Everybody's where they want to be. All right.
he will just like look around for like help and like notice that nobody's there. It's like somebody
Just
please.
Staring gobsmacked. It's like, huh. So this is what speechless Anoki looks like.
So
Can we keep you?
the you said
Yeah.
the Groff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anoki immediately turns around and just be like, Luther.
Second.
She looks at you and she's like, "Oh, honey, you can't afford me, but don't worry because
Oh, honey, you are not my type.
see PJ knows. PJ,
Oh, honey, you are not my type, baby. You are. Lutrin does a full. You are barking up the wrong tree.
While her attention is super on Lutrin, Anoki will try to like slink away from her. Just be like, where's Rack? I need to hide behind him. Where the
I will try to Indiana Jones style take the place of your hand in her hand as you say.
It's true.
Yeah, she won't even notice. Trust me.
I want you to imagine as you're like, where's Rack? He's running through Belkson. Anoki, leaking.
No.
Holy Marrow, Lutrin, leaking. Anoki, the knight.
Okay, you're running around. All right, I'll
Yeah.
give you.
Suddenly Anoki sneezes. Damn, I feel like somebody's talking about me. That's so weird.
So I want to say a couple things are happening at the same time. Number one, you have officially impressed, at least a little bit, Groflin Zor. You are now at the first point of influencing her out of a maximum of about 5 points. You're going to get special rewards and perks if you keep trying to impress her. But I'll tell you right now, she's got her eyes on you. She's going to bully you a little bit and see how much you can like impress her. Now, that being said,
I'm sorry, me?
oh,
Literally me?
everyone in the
Oh.
party. She's going to bully all
Thank
of you.
God.
You're all catching strays from this one. Now, but since you have impressed her already, any social interaction from this point on with her has a +1 bonus.
Oh.
Flat bonus. No, not circumstance, not status, just +1. That being said, Rack, you are running around. You are seeing way more of what's here. You see different holds with different orcs and different cultures. You see the Death Heads hold that has 2 dignitaries and 5 laborers. You're seeing Kestrel from the Knights of Last Wall, an elven woman champion of Sarenrae. You see the Empty Hand representatives, as well as the best person you can, the closest person you can say as like a chief steward, someone named, let me get my notes here correct. I don't want to get this wrong. Zench. One of the things that does stand out, besides the many different, in the Bloody Gauntlet hold, the different orcs, you notice there are hobgoblins. And in Golarion, hobgoblins look a lot like general goblins, but they're kind of taller, leaner, and these specifically come from the hobgoblin country of Oprak. You would note this because they're wearing full, distinct military-style uniforms, epaulets, insignias. They have a very strong chain of command that they are employing, and they see you and they say, "You there, halt! Halt, we say."
Anoki, oh, hello.
One of them comes right up to you. You there. You're not an orc. You're not a human. Rather large, robust, dangerous even. Pleasure to meet you. I'm very intrigued by your situation. Who is Anoki?
Anoki is the knight. Hello, I am Rack.
The knight of what nation?
Rack does not know.
Mysterious.
Yes, you know them.
I know them. How do I know them?
Oh, Rack is confused.
Oh, no. No, that won't do. Your name is Rack?
Yes, what is your name?
My name is Sub-Captain Nix.
They're Captain Nix, correct?
Yes. Well, okay. My rank is Sub-Captain. There's a captain above me. I'm the captain below that captain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sub-Captain Nix. Good to meet you.
Pleasure
Rack
to meet
thought
you
you
too.
knew the knight because you said the knight was mysterious, and that fits Anoki pretty well.
You see this hobgoblin start to kind of stroke her chin, and she goes, I would like to meet the knight. Very intriguing indeed.
Yes. Oh, Rack has been distracted. Rack's friends have been leaking from the eyes. Very contagious. I must find the knight.
Leaking from the eyes, you say?
Yes.
Curious.
Have you heard of this?
Sometimes when you get stabbed in the face, you bleed. I'm assuming
Well-
it's blood, yes?
Rack does not believe it was blood. Rack believes blood is red.
You see them turn to another hobgoblin wearing more military regalia. And she says, Lieutenant, mind the camp. I'm going to investigate face leakage from a knight. Rack, I want to thank you for your candor. Please lead the way.
Yes. Follow Rack, Sub-Captain Nix. This way, to friends. And then Rack will go, like, jogging back in the direction towards their companions.
And you are eventually met by Rack with a very perplexed and bewildered hobgoblin woman wearing a full military uniform behind Rack and just staring at everybody. Like,
Yeah, Rack comes jogging up. Leaking! Wait, no, not leaking. Lutrin found cure.
We figured it out.
Most
the cure's
bodacious.
a little fear.
But
Oh God.
so you see the sub-captain looks around and goes, leaking from the face. Wait. Goodly Rack. Are they crying?
What?
Crying.
Crying.
Crying from the face. Tears. Tears from
Crying?
the side of the face. Yes.
Lutrin, what is crying?
The existential questions that Rack asks Lutrin on a daily basis. my boy's like, when you are experiencing like heightened emotions, you tend to leak from your eyes.
Rack will leak?
Maybe.
Rack does
Never-
not want to leak.
Sometimes it feels really good. It's a good, like, it's
Good
cathartic.
leaking?
Cathartic. Mhm. You feel better after a cry.
Most bodacious.
Most bodacious indeed, Rack. Most bodacious indeed. Who's your friend?
Sub-Captain Nix.
Puts his hand out very cautiously. Hello, Sub-Captain Nix.
She grabs it with extreme excitement and enthusiasm and shakes it heartily. She says,
Okay.
Fair and well met. Pleasure to meet you, I say. Now, I was told that there was leaking of the face. We've now understood that, but I was told there is a knight of great value. Where is this knight?
Yes, Anoki.
That's my friend. And Marrow
Yes.
points to Anoki.
He was about to put a finger up his nose, and then he was just like, "Huh? What?"
Perfect.
Sub-Captain Nix is going to make a very formal step forward to you, Joe, to Anoki, and kind of do a quick up and down, and they're going to make a lore check. See what they rolled. Okay. So with that, they look up and down and they go, always wonderful to meet another leader of high standing. Truly a Strix of the highest feather. Pleasure to meet you.
Immediately, immediately, Anoki looks around and like walks up to the knight. That is, I'm assuming there he's like in a respectful distance, right? So Anoki will make it almost disrespectful and like walk into a space and just be like, "Quiet now."
Go ahead, your choice, stealth or intimidation.
You know how I just upgraded performance? I feel like it should have been intimidation. I feel like I missed my chance. If it's plus with the +2, it's 25. Without, it's 23.
Okay. So I'm to say, above table, with that amount of stealth, unless you have a perception DC of 24. I'm sorry, perception DC of 24. So if you have a bonus of 14, you're going to hear this. If you don't have a bonus of 14, you're not going to hear that detail. But you will note the very intimate and menacing whisper happening. And as you say that, the hobgoblin commander whispers back to you, "I'm terribly sorry. Is something amiss? There's only trying to respect your proper station."
Anuki will stare at him almost like unblinkingly and then be like, "No, everything is all right, but not everybody is aware of my presence nor my station, and or my rank for that matter, and I would like to keep it that way."
Subcaptain Nix nods. "I see. Subterfuge.
Yes,
Brilliant.
indeed.
Yes. Your secret safe with me."
Right, good
Well,
man.
I have no... What's that? Yes, what?
And he was just like, "Yeah, good man," and we'll like softly like pat his chest. It's like, "Good job."
Just a quick clarification. Nix is a woman hobgoblin, but to be fair, the
Good woman.
goblins in thank you. To be fair, the goblins in Golarion have a very unisex presentation,
Oh,
I would say. Like,
that's so cool.
yeah. So the hobgoblin commander will take that
Good
pat.
commander, then, to keep it unisex. That is what Nanuki says. Good commander.
She says, "Ah, yes, thank you very much." And then she will give you like a little wink and go, "Well, I see no knight here. I just see a bird. I will go back to my area and proceed with rations and dinner. Everyone, good morale." And then she just starts marching off to her camp.
Subcaptain, before you run away,
Yes.
how long have you been at the Moot?
We arrived, I'd say a couple of days ago. Yes, about 2 or 3 days ago.
Have you, by chance, seen any scholars, magic users by chance, artificer types?
Well, on that note, I have not seen too many wizards, but I have seen one gentleman who fancies himself a bit of a scholar, and 2 that are, well, I wouldn't say artificers. They are more metallurgy, and they work in blacksmithing.
Okay. Thank you. You have could you by chance point me in the direction of this scholar that you have seen?
Oh, yes. You're going to want to go talk to Davor. Davor is a Dromar bard who loves all manner of things. He's been quite a fascinating conversation over morning tea.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. And like as they're walking away, he's gonna like look over at Rack, just kind of trying to like, what is Rack doing at the moment? What is our sweet bean doing right now?
I think Rack has like shuffled his way to be right next to Marrow, and then like had a side comment whenever Sub Captain Nick said that Anoki was not the knight, and just kind of leaned down. Rack has noticed there are many rude people here at the Moot.
Yes, I do think that is cultural. I miscalculated earlier. The firing at the head, not. The brusqueness, yes. It just
Marrow,
means they want to talk to you.
Rack does not know how to be rude.
I like to think about it like you tell a little joke first. Like
Rack will try this.
it's kind of an aggressive joke, but it's not too bad. Like,
Yes.
hey, ugly. No, not like that. But like
Not
that.
like,
Something
yes.
a little shocker.
Thank you, Marrow. Rack will try this.
Anytime.
So good. Oh, but yeah, just gonna pocket the information about there being a bard, which I'm so terrified of having to talk to a bard. Um, all right, what else is there to do at a moot other than catch arrows aimed at your heart?
Now, are you asking the game master or are you asking Davor?
I'm asking the game master and the party.
Very fair. Well,
I don't plan on seeing Davar today.
Super fair. Well, that's actually a good question because there are a lot of different quests. You see a giant quest board, or you can see people like kind of look around asking for help. There are some other personal side quests that are not related to the adventure path, i.e., getting Winters and Theodore into one of the holds so they can reacclimate or reconnect with Orc culture. So getting your two boys adopted, that's a quest. Gaius is choosing to stick with you. That's an ongoing thing. You have actually
Wait, Gaius is with us right now?
Yep. Guys, yeah, the Knights of Last Wall, like I said, half of them are breaking off to stay with the Knights of Last Wall dignitaries. The other half are packing up resources to hit the road. And Gaius is staying with the Knights of Last Wall dignitaries.
Interesting.
Actually, do we have to arrange things like sleeping quarters and stuff, or is that a part of the caravan?
That's a great question. You do have to find your own sleeping quarters.
Okay.
There is currently an orc who introduces themselves as Balax, Balax, and he is trying to take advantage of the fact, let's be honest, capitalism likes opportunity, and he's trying to take advantage of the fact that maybe some of the people in the caravan weren't prepared for camping in Belkson, and he has many accommodations to sell you.
Okay, cool. Queon, I didn't want to get in the middle of your questioning. That was my only question.
No, that was honestly, that was gonna be the next question. Like, how do we sleep? Words are hard. Don't ask me questions.
It's all good. So yeah, you're gonna need shelter, a bed, and probably a nice chunk of area that can function as a camp. You can decide to do this as a group. You can decide to do this as an individual. You can try to get enough influence and persuasion to stay at someone else's camp. There are multiple orc holds. There's the hobgoblin militants of Oprak. There are the Knights of Last Wall with their own dignitary contention here. And there is, of course, the empty hold or the empty hand hold itself, which is in this massive kind of campgrounds. There is a bigger chunk set out for them because they are hosting the event.
All right, so we might want to figure out where we're going to be staying sooner rather than later.
I think that's wise. We should probably stay together, right? It would be easier at least.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Have we figured out anything about, and it's going to like point towards like, I think Marrow has the Harrow cards, right?
I do.
Have we figured anything out about those at all?
No, I actually need to find someone sending messages if I'm going to ask my order about it. But we can also see, I mean, this Davor guy would be worth asking
Maybe.
too. We should do both.
Yeah.
But I'll let that
Oh
go.
yeah. Okay.
So we find somewhere to sleep. We deal with Davor. We find someone who knows a lot about these cards.
Yeah. Also, hopefully, oh, never mind.
Well, wait, no, hey,
Huh.
what was that?
Whole reason why Rack and I are even here is to kind of try and get their memories back or whatever those might be.
You think someone here knows about Rack?
Maybe.
I see. Artificer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Is this something Rack is listening to? Or is this
You look
conversation-
over, Rack has been following a butterfly.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus! I love him, Your Honor.
Incredible.
Oh, there's
Marrow
not a bed.
turns and sees that. Again, silent tear. We will get to the bottom of this.
Lutrin's eyes are just leaking again, just watching this beautiful scene. Just, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, let me do a quick reading of the to describe the environment that you're in. A dry, rocky expanse spreads out in all directions. The only visible plants are scrubby bushes that cling to the edge of a flat, dusty roadway, which gently curves to the north. To the east of the road, the land rises to a low plateau that's bare, except for a sprawling encampment. Beyond that, white-capped mountains are visible in the distance. Within the encampment, 24 tents stand in an oblong circle around a large central bonfire. The tent walls are mostly formed from hides on wooden frames, with colorful banners fluttering from their peaks. Split logs form rough benches throughout the common space, and at least 40 orcs and dromars are engaged in conversation or friendly contests of skill and strength. Balix introduces himself to say, "Oh, it looks like you're maybe a little unprepared. I didn't hear anything, I promise, but if you need a place to stay, I have tents for cheap. Best accommodations you're going to get out here."
Would I know Balax? Has like a carry-on company, like I imagine they might have been here or camped outside Buckton at some point.
You can tell that he is a scout. He's a male orc scout, but he is a scout specifically for the hold. He is not a member of Carrion Company.
Right.
However, as all the banners are being unfurled, you do hear some rowdy noise, and off in the distance, you do recognize the banner and insignia of Carrion Company.
Oh, my people are here. Um, well, uh, we probably do want to get some tents at some point, but if we need a spot, I could see if, we could set up near Carrion Company, if you don't mind, being near Carrion Company.
I don't mind.
Well, maybe you should meet them first.
Is there something we should know?
Well, I mean, just that we're sort of, bottom of the totem pole around here, you know, uh, something like battlefield scavengers and arguably, you know, generally repulsive to be around. But, we do our best.
Are they more like you?
More or less, yeah.
I think we'll be fine then, right? I don't want to speak for everyone, but you're kind of great.
Yeah, we should go check it out.
So you're gonna go check in with Carrion Company?
That's where Boli would go next. But
Okay. Let me make
you
some
may
notes
follow him
here.
if you want.
Yeah, we're coming with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So you're going to be checking out Carrion Company. I'm assuming that's all of you, unless anyone else wants to do anything else. Split the party. Let's have some fun. Why not?
We didn't even split the party, and somebody almost died. I'm okay. I'm
Splitting
so
the party
good.
in a different way. They get cleft in twain.
Okay. I mean, splitting a party member, splitting the party, those are two different things. It's not always that serious. It's fine.
Sure.
So you get closer. You can hear the loud clamoring of metal from makeshift armor, as well as mess kits and all kinds of things they would have for survival. But I'm going to turn this over to Owen. Owen, describe for everybody what this camp would look like. What is Carrion Company?
I think it is very rough and a ragtag sort of probably at the edges, the outskirts of the camp. A very eclectic group. Their tents are probably patchwork, as will their armor be. It is a mostly colo company, but it is also diverse. They're mixed in rat folk and goblins. We sort of collect the outcasts and strays. If you can't get into any other mercenary company, you can probably get into Carry On Company. But it's very meager. We were probably um, cooking very dubious food in our campfires. Yeah. But yeah, just very low down, dirty scoundrels kind of a camp. Yeah, that's what it's like.
And who would be the first person to recognize you from that camp?
Oh, I do have a friend who would probably see me first. Gomo is another Colo who's a sort of uh, low ranking member, another member of this mercenary company, and a longtime friend.
Okay. As you get within eyeshot of the camp, you see a kobold stand up with jet black leather armor with whatever makeshift thing he probably found in a battlefield, on the way here. So like a chunk of someone else's scale mail, a chunk of someone else's pauldron. he has his hair done up in kind of like a faux hawk style, with a lot of jagged edges cut into his hair. Like this is on purpose. He shows up wearing an eye patch. You know this guy. That's not real. He doesn't need that. But he comes on over to you and he's like, hey, Boli, it was good to see you, Boli. I missed you. How are you doing? Everyone, look. Hey, look. Boli found some friends.
Hey, Gomo, these are my friends from the caravan. We've come here for the Moot, trying to find a place here, not a great start. I almost killed my friend, but, beefed it pretty hard. But, that's kind of our MO. So hoping you've had better luck here, fitting in, finding a place.
Gomo's style of friendship is one that is deeply caring under the surface. But the minute he hears you beefed it, there's a jab coming, and he sure enough goes, "Hey, it is Boli the beefer, everyone! It is Boli the beefer.
Yeah.
He beefs it."
Yes, I guess that's me now. Marrow, I'm sorry, by the way, for almost killing you.
It's okay.
Pretty bad.
I was pretty sure I was gonna live through that. Either if I didn't catch the arrow, then maybe Lutrin would have, I don't know, healed me. I don't know if they could bring people back from the dead, but I'm just kind of confident in their ability to do so. So it's okay. You don't have to be a beefer if you don't want to be.
Well, we'll see. We'll try not to be, but
Yeah.
These orcs, a lot of them are, the warrior type. I try to, match that energy. And, long story short, I almost shoot you in the face. But,
That is the Boli that I know, the one who shoots you in the face, especially when your back is turned.
Guilty.
Hey, don't worry, friend. Whatever you do, you're doing it on your own dime. That being said, I would love to have you stay with us, but all we have left is a giant tarp. And he points, and you see just a giant tarp on pylons, just in the middle of the open field. He's like, that is all we have left. We use it to keep our weapons and armor dry. So you can sleep there. Eh?
We will talk about it.
Okay. Hey, until you do, we're trying to get in good with the leader. We want, some money, some jobs. So tell them that we are the best, and we'll go from there.
Yes. I will do that.
So I just want to hit one big note. As this is happening, the party is 1 second. There we go. Okay. So as the partying seems to be kicking off, and then suddenly some drums start to rum to get your attention. The afternoon sun is starting to dwindle just a little bit as torches are lighting for anticipation of night. And you see a large tree stump in the middle of the moot. A heavily muscled, white-haired orc wearing a well-made coat of auroch leather and bone jumps on top of this giant stump. His voice seems to cut through the clamor and the sounds of the camp as all eyes go on him. Welcome to the Torrent Moot. For those of you I've not met personally, I am Ardax. I've invited you to Belkson, and I'm pleased to see you. You've arrived during the flood truce. For those of you new to Belkson, this is a time of plenty, in which the many holds that make up our glorious nation agree to peace with each other. Soon, the flood comes, As he says this, everyone starts to get excited. You see smiles grow and energy begins to spike around the camp. Lost my place. There it is. And when they do, the roadway to our west becomes a river. After that, the quickened plants along the shore sprout, followed by the herds of Orcs. I'm jealous of those of you who get to see this for the first time. It is truly glorious. But that's still weeks away. Until then, I only ask that you respect the truce, get to know each other's in camp. Some have traveled far and wide, as he points to you all, while others have lived here their whole lives, as he points to the orcs running around in cohesion. If you are thoughtful and careful, you might just find allies and make friends that can lead to fruitful alliances. But for now, enjoy our hospitality. And the orc leaps off this massive tree stump, and music begins to roar. The torrent moon has now officially started, and this is where we're going to go on our 10-minute break. If you are watching, please stick around. Be right back. Until then, please get some water, go to the bathroom, take your meds, eat your food, do what you got to do. And we'll see you here in 10 minutes. Goodbye. Hello, everyone. We are back for the second half of episode 4. We are now properly at the Torrent Moot here in Destiny's Path, Triumph of the Tusk. With that being said, if you missed the first half, don't worry. Quick recap. They got the Torrent Moot. They made a nemesis right away. They did a whole William Tell competition, earned a little bit of respect. There's a bunch of other shenanigans and chicanery. One other quick thing. Huge love and shout out to Joe. They had a personal issue they had to deal with, so they had to leave in the break, but we wish them a great night. And we can't wait to see them next week. But without further ado, night is just about to fall onto the Torrent Moot. Torches are lit, the drums are playing, there are drinks being passed out, food being sent all over the place from different orcish holds, as well as even the hobgoblin cooking. Ardax the Whitehair, the charismatic leader of the Empty Hand Hold, who is running this flood truce, this entire religious month-long super party, he's kind of out and about, meeting and greeting with everyone, trying to get some sense of community going. And before I forget, let me find a quick photo of our man, Mr. Ardax the White. Why can't I find that? Well, I'll find it eventually. This is silly. Well, don't worry about it. I'll find it eventually. When that time comes, I'll post it up. But until then, I put the power of the narrative back in the player's hands. What do you want to do? Night is falling, the party is rolling, and Ardax is available for all.
Yeah, I think Boli will try to talk to Ardax if anyone wants to come with him.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
I think I can make this work. Here we go. This will work now. This is Ardax the Whitehair. Try to share the image, show the players. There you go. Let me know if you can see that photo there.
Oh, okay, yes.
Cool.
Looks sleepy.
Yeah.
Does he,
Now, here's
is
the
he
question.
using magic?
Oh, no. He's just doing this, but he has a token
okay.
barrier around him. He's not actually holding a
Okay,
green
okay.
flame.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say that would ease up a whole lot of stuff.
Mhm. So he's there. He is. You see him currently conversing with the Knights of Last Wall, and many different orcs from different holds, and the hobgoblins of Oprak. He's holding court effectively, and he starts off by saying, And that's why I love being an orc. I love it. Everyone looks around and they see Got Spear, Death Head, Bloody Gauntlet. I just see family. You see violence, I see communication. You see ingenuity, I see culture. That's why I love being an orc. And that's why it means so much to me to have everyone here now coming together for a greater tomorrow. And these are the people I invited specifically to come here because they're not orc, or at least, well, you're a Dromar, but you're what makes this important. What can I do for you?
Yes. Isn't this great? I think like Bolo trying to like insert himself into the cool kids group. Like, look at us all together again as equals. Wow, who'd have thought, right? Uh, all of the holds and also carry on company. Pretty great, right?
You see Ardax just kind of like nod a little bit and he goes, "Oh, that's right, Carrion Company. Yeah. Yeah, no, you blokes came here recently. Are you with their camp?"
Yes, I currently we are setting up camp somewhere, finding a spot. But yeah, I am a representative from Carry On Company. You know, just for all diplomatic purposes, I am sort of the face of the company, figuratively. Uh, but yeah, you know, whatever all you guys need, you know, now that we're all allies, I can help. My name is Boli, by the way.
Boli, pleasure to meet you. The face of the company, and I can see why. With a face like that, who wouldn't want to join Carrion Company?
Yeah, that's what they say about me.
Well, this is not just about how great we are, it's about how great and the great things that we can do together. So, Boli of Carrion Company and the rest of these wonderful, beautiful people from all over, what can I do here in the capital of orc kind?
Well, I guess just speaking for myself, just uh, looking for a way to, you know, prove that the carry-on company is, you know, in it for the long haul. We have, some would say, not been, uh, you know, on the inner circle of Belkzen, but maybe that changes. Maybe we're all right now, huh? Maybe we'll see.
Maybe. And I think I have just a thing for that, but we'll get to that later. No spoilers. Let's see here. I believe her name was Marrow.
Yes, yes.
Ah.
Order of the Thunk. Yes,
Order of the. Say that one more time. Just a thunk.
the Thunk. Yes,
It is the thunk that I heard
Yes.
correctly. Wow.
yes.
Is that like past tense of think, or is that like the
Yes!
sound of?
Yes, it is. No one ever gets it. No one ever gets it.
It's brilliant,
was-
brilliant. No, I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Order of the.
Actually, two things. The on the way here, we sort of ran across a field of mud and gore and death and undeath. And in an effort to cross it, we made some promises. Boli actually also shot a vulture out of the sky, and it was so freaking cool.
Keen
Um,
lad, keen shot. Anyway, continue.
No, genuinely, the only reason why we were allowed to leave is we sort of promised that we would set up an altar for them. And in order to do that, we need to get the word out for people to bring sacrifices of meat for the fallen soldiers. The last wall, guys. They're here too. Actually, we should tell them. But telling you. Hopefully, we'll get the word out.
No, that's great. I think that's best if I talk to Kestrel about that. She's sort of the lead dignitary for their people here, and I don't want to overstep those boundaries. I'll talk to her about that, though.
Great. Yeah.
Hold on, she's here. And he motions over to a woman wearing resplendent armor with the holy symbol of Saren Ray. And you meet Kestrel. Bringing up the artwork now. Here we go. Kestrel, who is an elven champion of Saren Ray. She seems very physically close to Ardax. They've been talking a lot about politics and philosophy. And she greets you with a very warm and gentle smile and says, "Hello. Hi, my name is Kestrel. I represent the Knights of Lastwall here at the Torrent Moot."
Kestrel, nice to meet you. My name is Marrow, representative of the Order of the Thunk. This is Boli, representative of the Carry-On Company, and also kind of my protector apart from the apple this morning.
I heard about the apple. That was a very brazen and bold maneuver. I applaud your courage to be the thing the apple stood upon.
Well, thank you. Thank you. That is very, very kind coming from you. We just wanted to, well, we just wanted to talk to you about some sort of maybe communication we can set up, get everyone in on setting up an altar on the way in here, bringing like meat sacrifices. There's just a lot of undead people that deserve to be cared for there.
Yes. We'll do what we can. It's a little difficult for us to get the people back to a land they just fled from.
Right.
But we're going to do our best. If we can repair relations with the undead in our own home that they took us out of, we're going to do our best.
Hey, when you say it like that, that's very fair. And you know what? If we can actually take any of that off of you, you let me know, and we will do that.
And she just like,
Okay. I know I know that song. Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
but yeah, Ardak will introduce Kestrel not only as one of the leaders of Lastwall, I'm sorry, one of the dignitaries of Lastwall, but as someone who is very religiously astute. Her holy symbol, the Saren Ray, being some of the proof of that. But yeah, Ardax is kind of chilling, keeping court, and he says, if at any point in time you want something else, or you want to go puff off and come back, please go get some ale, go get a mutton shank. We'll be here all night long, and not for nothing, but we'll be here for like the next 3 weeks or so. Enjoy your time.
Right. Yes. In the effort of enjoyment, do you know where the scribes are?
Well, you see, that's the funny thing of it. Most of the people here didn't bring a scribe. The only closest thing to that we have is the lore master, Lore Master Devor. He's very interested in Orcish culture, and we wanted to make sure he was here to record everything.
Oh, okay, great. Well, then we were already looking for him. That's perfect. Thank you.
Smashing. Anything else? And he looks and he sees Rack and he goes, "Oh, you're a big laddie, aren't you?"
Oh, hello. Yes, I suppose Rack is big.
He stands up with his full height, which is impressive in its own, and walks up to you, and he's still looking up at you, and he goes, "Now, what does a big lad like you want here? Happy to have you, of course. Not a threat. Just curious."
Marrow, does Rack try the thing?
Yes.
Rack will attempt to be rude to you in the spirit of companionship
you see Ardax just look around going, oh, this I gotta see. All right, Rack, let's see the spirit of your companionship.
Okay. Rack knows that white hair is caused from age. Rack believes you are quite old, and Rack believes you look sleepy.
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Psychic
Marrow, did Rack do
damage.
good?
You did so good. You did so good. You got
Oh my god. You know what? I want to see a diplomacy check for that. I want to see a diplomacy check for that.
Okay.
Like,
Let me
I
pull up
love
my
it.
sheet.
but Boli's heart is in his throat.
That's fair.
As he is not sure how this is gonna go.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Hey.
Okay. So with a dirty 20, as you say that to Ardax kind of stares for a second, and you see a giant smile spread across his face, and he goes, you're right, I am tired of carrying all this orc responsibility, and not for nothing, but this is just my natural hair. Matches the drapes if you get me draft there.
Marrow, Ardak is very good sport.
Yes, he is. Trying to separate from what just got shared. Yes, he is. Good job, Brad.
To which he gives you a playful punch in the arm and he goes, he's about to make an order. Then he turns to you and goes, your name is Rack, correct?
Yes.
Do you drink?
Theodore Bro and Winter's dude taught Rack how to drink. Rack pours liquid overhead.
I see. And why do you pour it over your head, lad?
Rack does not know.
I see. Well, I am a man of culture. I'm a man of integrity. I'm a man who likes to have a little fun. Get 2 of the strongest ales you got. We're going to wear them. And he has people come up with just 2 giant mugs full of ale. He hands one to you and he goes, Bill Mintrack, show me how it's done.
Okay. Rack drinks. And it just begins to pour it over his head. Slowly but surely.
Everyone is laughing with you. And then Ardax cheers and dumps it all over his own head.
This guy's so cool.
And this is like, I can't taste a thing, mate, but I'm gonna trust you that that's how it's done.
Rack likes Ardak.
Oh, now I need a towel. And he kind of like takes off his blue leather jacket and throws it away, gets a towel, busts up his white hair, and he goes, all right, what else do you need from old Ardax? Tomorrow we begin in earnest, but tonight is for partying.
Rack's friends need place to sleep.
But you don't have a place to sleep. No one
Working it out
working
right
it out.
now.
Everyone give me a diplomacy check. I'm feeling very fun and gracious today. Everyone give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, 12 for me.
10.
16 for me.
16, let's see, 12, 10, 16. Excellent. Okay. Did everyone else get a chance to roll? I want to make sure everyone else got a chance. I don't want to.
Lutrin.
Give me 2 seconds. about to be so.
Ooh.
Poor,
Is now
He's just
seeing
like, yeah,
past-
good luck
this
with that.
poor man.
Oh no.
This poor man. He's just paying attention in the back. Don't mind him.
Okay. So the highest one it looks like was a 16. Oh man. All right. So I had a thought in mind. We didn't quite hit the numbers. So what Ardax will do instead is he'll say, all right, I'll tell you what. You have until maybe a couple hours to figure out where to stand. If not, I'm going to effectively do a sort of writ or a charge order. And someone here has to give you housing at least for a one night. And after that, in the morning, you can figure out the rest by yourself. Deal?
Yeah.
That's a very
Yeah,
good
that's
deal.
great.
Of course. Well, by all means, go out, party, make friends, make alliances. Oh, and Boli, you said your mates over at Carrion want to prove themselves.
Yes.
Somewhere in the Torrent Moot, I've set up a weird challenge for anyone to take whenever you want to. It's a special puzzle box I've left around. I should warn you, if you don't get it correct, there might be a shocking consequence. So be very careful. But if you can get to me puzzle box and solve it, I'll be right impressed.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, if you don't have anything else for me or have any need of me, I think I might take a lap around and see how the rest of the orcs are doing. Check in with the hobgoblins. They're doing military drills at 9 p.m. They're drinking and doing drills. The goobers. All right, no, I have to go take care of this. You have a pleasant rest of your evening. And it gets up and starts marching over to the hobgoblins, who are just like, swords over their heads, doing knee-high jumping jacks in the middle of the field.
Brad.
Boli, Ardak is most bodacious.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. He's pretty bodacious.
Did he just offer us a place to stay with him? Or
Not with him. He's gonna tell somebody else to give us a room or a space for a night, and then we're on our own.
okay,
Yeah.
better than nothing.
Yeah. How much money do we have?
It's a good question.
Rack does not have money. Lutrin says Rack is not allowed to.
I have never said that. That's never left my mouth.
Wow.
Why would you say that?
Wow,
You, Rack, you have got to stop telling people this, because the truth is, you said you do not have a use for money. And I said, okay, cool, fine. Whatever money you get, I shall hold on for you.
How much money does Rack have?
5 gold.
Okay.
What can Rack buy with 5 gold?
Dream.
Rack has never dreamed. Where do I buy this?
Be careful. You have to be careful.
It is so full of late-stage capitalism. Why are we doing this?
Where do I buy a dream?
Lutrin, Rack wants a dream.
You had a dream. Remember, you got a card in that dream.
Yeah.
You met hands in that dream.
That's true.
Hands.
Oh, speaking of, I forgot about that. What was the riddle I had?
Oh gosh, I believe it was a 4-letter word that starts with H that leads the way to a better age.
Ardak!
You see him
Like
you see him
running
trying to
up
be-
on him.
You see him like trying to be so polite, and he's like, "No, I understand that you're an elite fighting force, but we're having a party." Hold on, hey, Loot, how can I
Hi,
help you,
yeah.
lad?
Hi. Question. What do you think a 4-letter word that starts with H that would yes.
Thinks about it. I mean, there's a lot of 4-letter words that start with H, isn't there?
Home, help.
Yeah. Hocus.
That's not
That's 5 letters.
a little bit. That's better than the one I thought it would. Mine started with a W and ended with an ORE.
War.
Yeah. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Right? No, I hear it loud as a bell. Aye. And he says, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow evening, when we come down for the night, we'll pour out some pints. We'll go over it together. But first night's got to be just right. I have to make sure all these different orcs can put aside their own biases and step up for the greater orc kind. If I'm being honest, I've gathered not a lot of people here kind of believe in the cause. So, but tomorrow night,
Okay.
deal?
You got it. I don't know how to tell you this or not. You smell like booze.
Guys, I watered on me head. Alright, you know what?
I think if you're trying to meet and mingle with the people, it has a strong aroma.
Yeah.
I think orcish lager has a hearty heart.
Yeah, it kind of stings the nostrils a wee bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little. No offense. You know what? I'm gonna go back to. I'll buy the drinks tomorrow. Walking away like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, what is my problem?
So that Ardax is going to tell everyone that he's going to take a small break and he's going to go back to his camp and enclosure and at least take a small bath to get off the ale stench. And with that, the night slowly comes to a close with the writ that his unofficial chief steward, whose name is Zench, that's right, Zench, gives you handwritten, and they say, yeah, just give this to anyone around here, and they'll give you a place for the night, because if they don't, they're going to get kicked out of the moot. So here you go. Have a good night. Bye-bye. And he, proceeds to scurry off as well to help Ardax.
Should we go to Grothlin? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We don't
I
have
mean,
to, but
yeah.
we know
We
where
ended
she...
on good terms, right? Or Anoki did, I think.
Yeah. It's worth a shot. Well, actually, I forgot. Yes, we did already establish Carry-On Company. We can come back and build that later and then stay.
Stay one night with Groflin and Gutspear.
Yeah.
I mean, when else are we gonna get the chance to stay with Gutspear, I guess?
Okay, cool. Then yeah. Then I can find... I've said her name, but I have Grothlin.
So one vote for Grothlin? Oh, you go up to... I'm sorry, I misheard. You're going up to Grothlin.
Yes, with the writ.
You see her with a giant, almost comedic-sized mug, just drinking from it. They look and they see the writ.
Room
Stare
for
at it.
5, please.
They try to take it out of your hands. Let them.
Yes.
Okay. Snap. Like the face journey, reading this writ and going,
It's for one night.
She hands it back to you. She stares, longing at your, just like with a long, hard stare at your face, and goes, "Hey, Sorry, my dog just looked at me when I said that. How's it going, Gigi? Anyway, she goes, "Hey, do we have 5 tents open?" Someone goes, "Oh yeah, we have a bunch of tents over here. No one's using them." All right, fine. Get them ready for 5 people. One night. You impressed me, but you get one night, and that's it.
That's all I need.
First of all, are there any other actions and things you want to take care of tonight before you go down to sleep? No? Okay.
I have one. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
please,
have
by all means.
one. It is while we were all in our tents. I think I'm just going to poke my head in Lutrin's tent and hold out a piece of paper that Marrow had been scribbling on of her own collection and hands it to Lutrin. And it is just a certificate of completion that says kept everyone alive for 48 hours as the part of the deal that they made in the first
we did it.
Episode. Yes, we didn't have any time to get to this, but I just wanted to, because we did it. I made one for me, but you have one for you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's standard size. You can get that framed anywhere. So
Love that.
He's just gonna fold it up and just like hold it in to like put it in his pocket. Oh, you're a good friend, Marrow.
thanks. You guys are great. This is great. I'm so glad.
Yeah. Pretty sure I made an idiot in front of myself with Ardax, but
No,
maybe he was drunk and he won't remember it.
we were all really distracted. He's hot. It's really tough. It's tough to do diplomacy when people are hot. That's why I close my. Well, that's not why I close. But that's like 30% of why I close my eyes.
All right. I wouldn't say it's because he's attractive. I think I was just an idiot. There's a difference. But hey.
Oh. Okay. Well, if he gets suspicious, I'll tell him it's because you thought he was hot. No, I won't. I'm sorry. No, I won't. I thought.
Ow!
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Ow!
I'm so sorry. Congratulations. Okay.
Yep, thanks. We each have our own tents right now, right?
Yes, you're going to be getting, I believe, 5 separate tents, one for the each of you.
Okay. When Marrow leaves, like Lutrin is gonna like take off like his robing, and like you see this scar that would look very bad, like that's like right over where his heart is, and it's just like aching, and you see like he's just kind of like massaging it out. It's just like jeez. As he gets ready to go to bed.
As Marrow returns to her tent, you see Rack standing outside of it, and as you approach, Marrow,
Rack. Yeah.
may Rack stay outside of your tent tonight?
Well, yeah, but you don't want to sleep in your tent, or I mean, even in my tent? You want to sleep outside?
Rack does not sleep.
Well, yeah, but what if it gets cold? I mean,
Rack does not get cold.
well, yeah, but you should. If you want to stay outside my tent, yes, you can. But you can also. You can come inside if you'd like.
Rack will stay outside, less taking up of room.
Okay, then blanket. Hands the same blanket from the caravan.
He'll like sit down crisscross, and eventually, as you like enter in and begin to get settled, I like to imagine he tries to engage in like minor conversation as you're trying to go to sleep.
Excellent. Good.
Marrow,
Good. Ooh. Yes, Rack.
does Marrow ever forget?
Yeah, sometimes. Like little facts, little old things from like school, or like someone's name.
Little moments?
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
Just
Rack
Rack.
forgot little moment during Caravan.
Like when? What happened?
Well, Rack and friends were walking away from rotting friends.
Mhm.
And then Rack was facing rotting friends.
Oh yes, you don't remember what you did or what happened at all?
No?
Well, I mean, I saw it. You were protective, almost the same way you were at the camp in the woods, except maybe a little more, you know, intense. But it was a scarier situation.
That is good. Rack will protect. But it is normal to forget.
I don't think that's normal. Can I make a check to see? I want to like. There's so many things that I think she can assume about this, and I want to leave it. Want to let the dice do some stuff.
Yeah, let's see what story the dice tell. Do you have a die roll, a skill check in question in mind?
Yeah, something like a. I guess yeah, like a perception, or I want to like see what like. If I can try to get a beat on Rack's expressions.
Yeah, I think perception should be good for that.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. A 10.
10. I'll say it's hard to get a read on somebody whose face is etched into one emotion the whole time.
Mhm.
Pretty stone faced, yeah.
Yeah. James, if
Mhm.
you feel a 10 gets any information, I leave that information to you.
I feel like with the way Rack's head is like tilted to one side, if you like were to poke your head out to look at him, he's in like deep thought, trying to figure out what this all means.
Mm.
Is there anything specific you were looking for?
No, I think it was just like if this is just like investigation, I don't see that Rack is like afraid or anything.
No.
Okay, great. Then Marrow pauses for a moment and says, "That is I've heard of it happening, but usually when it happens people know why."
Interesting. Most bodacious.
Most bodacious. Okay, good night, Rack.
Sleep well, friend Marrow.
And
Rack will be
that-
here.
Oh, so sorry. And with that, we are ending episode 4. First day in the Torrent Moot. You've already made an enemy and an ally, and Rack is sleeping outside alone. Well, everyone, that's where we're stopping tonight's episode. Let us say our goodnights and our goodbyes, starting with Queon. Queon, tell them who you are and where they can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi, everybody. I am Queon. I go by Brother Queon across all the internets. Today, I played your WebMD who made a fool of himself in front of a leader of an entire race. I think I think that's his job. But yeah, if you enjoy anything I brought here, please check out my Twitch. I haven't streamed in a while, and I will get back on that. I've just been so busy, and I am so sorry. But yeah, I had fun.
And now let's popcorn it over to Owen. Same question. Who are you and where can they find you on that sweet, sweet internet?
Yes. Who am I? I am Owen. Owen J Ace or at Ace of Squares on the internet. You can find me here every Monday. I have played Boli, the Colo Ranger, who, sometimes you try to fit in and you almost kill your friend. You beef it pretty hard. But, whom among us has not almost shot someone in the face? Popcorn, over to Zach.
Hello, I'm Zach. You can find me everywhere it matters at Zach the Drac, ZAKTHEDRAK. I play Marrow, the Dromar Colo monk. And it has been very bodacious, much bodacious. I will kick it over to James.
Hello, I'm James. I played RAC today. Very happy to be here. You can find me at TTRPGJames on most platforms. And I will kick it back to the studio.
Well, I guess that's me. Hello, PJ Megaw here, back at the studio. You can find me all over the internet at PJ Megaw. If you see the bearded face, you're in the right place. Remember, every time you watch an episode, you might learn on how to win. How you can win these minis. This and all these orc awesome minis given to us by WizKids as one of our amazing, awesome sponsors. At the end of this volume, we're going to be having a bit of a giveaway, so please tune in for that. We are now episode 4. Episode 5 is next week. We're halfway through our first volume, so please keep watching. Please keep sponsoring. Love you so much. And until next time, life is chaos. Be kind. And with that, we are raiding my friends over at Althaven. They are doing they say D&D, but it's called Cowborg. It's like Morgborg, but cowboys. So go be awesome guests and enjoy that. Until then, love you. See you next time. Raiding now.